Okay, today is March 5th, 2018. It is 8:23. Um, let's talk about some movers in the market. Right now, Trump's tariffs are in the spotlight, and we're just going to be looking at uh, this is the commodity steel. Uh, so if you're a technical analyst, you'll see we're at the top of the peaks. Top of the peak. We're coming down from the top of the peak on the CCI, but pretty much that's the general idea. And we also have the ball finally switched to a parabolic SAR ball on top, meaning it's bearish, not bullish. Um, Provided a double top. Some expert on Market Watch, that's not really experts, but they said it was looking for a breakout here. Well, you know what? So is gold, but it didn't break out. You'd have to look at a long-term chart. We got here X steel company that was hit hard, but again, look again, so this stock isn't due for a breakout anyway. It's not like it was going to break out. Same thing here, and same thing here. Some steel stocks that are going to be affected. Um, let's talk about here. Let's put this on the map here. Um, 25% tariffs and a 10% of aluminum imports. So it's a pretty big deal. Okay, let's look at this here. Steel X is what we're looking at, potentially breaking to the upside. Bullish call on steel stocks, call of the day. Well, we'll see how that turns out for your market watch. Let's look at this. Quit bitching uh, about things you cannot control and get inside the molten steel furnace and enjoy the heat. U.S. steel is 55% over the past 3 months. ETF SLX is higher by 16% over the past 3 months. So it looks like futures are down here, slightly down, or flat, positive. Um, so yesterday I predicted that, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Um, European sector, we got German Angela Merkel, got her first term over the weekend. I'm pretty sure German, that means the, what's it called? The UN, right? Germany's Social Democrats. Okay. Vote for a renewed coalition with Merkel's party. Um, I don't really like Merkel. We don't like Merkel. But the events in Italy are gonna spook the market, especially because Italy has the largest GDP or one of the largest. It's important up there. Okay, so Italy's benchmark is the FTSE is sliding back. No clear election, but showed in support for anti-establishment. Poses an external threat to the eurozone, so that's important. Um, One sec, guys. Okay. Looking at the stack, it was a potential runner. Oh, we don't care about the Oscars. That sucks. United Airlines employees are shocked by the bonuses have been placed with the lottery. Good luck with your stocks. Good luck with your stocks. Okay, China's set for 6.5 GDP. I'm pretty sure India had taken over them, taken over, uh, even though GDP doesn't mean shit. To India 7.1 in 2016. Damn. Yep. Yep. So look at that. We have China at 6.5 and India 7.2. That's impressive. But China has to deal with some major issues. Major issues like all the ghost cities, all the building that they did. I mean, all the debt that they taken on. I think one of the cases of that debt is um what's it called? I'm sorry, excuse me. Oh, remember that company that was taken over? Uh, Anabang. Anabang takeover. China deals money already ebbing. Could slow further. It was the largest one here, and they had the World Office Astoria building that's owned by them. They bought the debt. Any rate, China is basically gearing up to um, protect itself from this, not hide from this next crash, but definitely try and like not not get hurt as bad from this next crash. Because China is gonna get China's. Let's look at debt to GDP of China. Well, where's country? Alright, although we can't trust Wiki, we're gonna trust it right now. Let's see, US. I think US should be like 100? 78? Wait. 70 and 100. Um, let's look up China. 20 and 65. That's much less. That's much less. That's much less. 65% total gross government debt as percent of GDP. So it's 65% of GDP is China. And where's ours? 106. Wow. That's astonishing. Let's look at one more. Let's look at India because that's what we compared before. Ireland. Ireland. Oh, Ireland. You don't want that place. Um, oh, what am I doing? India. 40. Okay, that's better than China. Oh, interesting. So China's, I guess, in better shape than us. Random messages. F that. F that. F that. Okay. Now here's I'm not gonna take credit for this idea, but someone suggested. Someone suggested if you want to get short the market, this might be a great way to do it without overexposing yourself. Sorry, I'm adjusting. Whee! Alright, CLSD. Oh, sorry, guys. I am day trading right now, and I'm looking for pre-market stocks that are going. Oh, good. Okay, so take a guess. SDS, DXD, QID. QQ. QID is QQQ, short power share. DXD is Dow Jones power share short, and SDS is S&P 500 short. This would be a good tool to use if you wanted to get short the markets. We could see the recent spike up in volatility. Yeah, true volatility. Just a spike up in action here. This stock is short, so because the market's going up, this stock's going down. But it almost looks like it's ready to keep going. Um, you know. Oh, only only the Nasdaq and DXD switched. Interesting. Um, but it doesn't really look like it's gonna move too much, you know what I'm saying? So don't bank on any movements happening. My prediction is that this is gonna be this week. Let's put up the regular DJX. We're getting laggy. COMP. And let's put up SPX. Okay, so this is your market analysis for this morning, March 5th. Um, Here we have, I predict we're gonna just stay in this range here of, let's just say, 7,200 for the Nasdaq. We're gonna stay in the range, you know, between Dow 27 and Dow 26. For here, same thing. Oh, that's not Dow. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. The S&P 500. That's gonna be 2,600 between that. Um, Dow, we're gonna be 25,000 and 24. So who knows? You see these, the MACD's turned down, but I think there's enough bullish sentiment around to kick it up. Especially here, it already kicked up. It didn't even have a bad day. So what we'll see is just a sideways action. Um, that's what we'll see. Um, yeah, sideways action, and I think maybe by the end of the week, a pattern should emerge of which way it would go. Either it's gonna test this low, or this was the big test, and it's gonna it's gonna move on from here. Um, I think everything changed. Everything changed with those giant drops we had. Um, this is just the start of the chaos. I think we have to watch certain things like the dollar, the Dixie, DXY, but we're gonna look at TNX. That's the 10-year. Can I type in DXY? Let's just see what happens. Okay. So again, there's gonna be this negative pressure um, of the 10-year. I think it'll go. Where's support? Let's just see. Probably here, 27.36. Here's the support, 27.95. So it's gonna have to bounce in those ranges. All right. Oh, JC Deco. My aunt works for that company. Okay, here's the dollar. Yeah, and the dollar looks like it's on its last rally. Um, totally, it's on its last rally. You can clearly see that. Look at that daily. Daily, baby, please. We're all topped off and we're ready to come down. That's a peak. That's a peak. That's a peak. Looks like head and shoulders to me. Psh, crash. This peak here, crash. We couldn't even get above this line here, this zero line on the MACD. Is it zero? Yeah, it's zero. I think. Well, just the line of the histogram that the histogram's on. Yeah. Um, is there anything else we could say today? Let's think about this. I think this was a pretty good market cap of this morning. Market recap of maybe the news settling over the weekend and what you're prepared for this week of trading. Um, we want to look at certain factors like gold. Let's just put this here just to show you suckers. I'm so sorry, guys. Horrible idea. Alright. You're learning so much today, guys. We got GC is the gold commodity. I'm so sorry about calling the other one the commodity. It was just an ETF. And then let's look up Jung. Okay. And this is an ETF. I don't know the commodity for silver. I knew it, but oof. I mean, these do not look good. Gold, I'm surprised gold couldn't break out. We tapped resistance at 1364. We are at a 20-year, so 1370. One gold analyst said we'd have to bring above 1450. 19. All right. Well, again, we have this. We have this. We have this line of support going on. I really don't like. Can we draw as a channel? So gold's on this channel here. Um, I mean, JUNG is gonna be flat, flat, flat. Silver ETF flat. Gold, bull mining ETF flat. Same thing here. I think that's a. I'm not sure if it's a junior miner. This is a junior miner, JNUG. So pretty much, I think gold's gonna go flat back down. Just right here. It looks like it's gonna crash. Looks like there's no support here. Unless, let's see, when does it touch the trend line? Barely touched it, and we couldn't break above the trend line, so that's not a good sign. Although we are near the bottom, so it could get at 1300. We could gain support and move back up higher into that $1,400 range, which is what we want to look at. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. I'm not going to be covering cryptos. I could start if you guys would like to watch that, but that's just not something I'm interested in. Maybe if you want to understand why all these lines and what everything means here, then I can maybe make videos about that as well. But for now, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this first market watch. I'm coming at you every weekday with a market video, and we're going to go over news and topics that are affecting the market and some possible trends. Thank you very much. Take care, guys.